Hello everybody and welcome to the video. My name is Midway and today we're going to be looking at the latest patch notes. We're doing this live on stream and I have no idea what's going on here. So let's just find out what's in store for us this week with this latest build of the PTR. Hopefully it's not a shit show, but yeah, let's just go into it. Anyways, developer node, we are moving forward with our mana economy changes for hybrids. Now for all hybrid DPS and tank specializations, what the hell? To restate, our goal is to allow for more continuous casts of utility and healing spells while maintaining limits on how much hybrids can contribute to healing, defensive dispels, and offensive dispels. In short, there is a deeper mana pool with less regen. So thinking more about like your active mana usage, but less regen. Like they just gave us a fuckload of regen though. I don't. Anyways, that's for hybrids. We're not a hybrid, right? We are. That's more for red and Prot, I'm assuming. Hello YouTube, hello Exoder. Anyways, all healing reduced by 3%. Amazing, man. I love that. That is perfect. That's all I wanted. I have no idea how warranted this is. If we deserve this, it is what it is, I guess. Okay, Light's protection has been redesigned. Your allies with Glimmer of Light take 16% reduced damage split evenly among them. Light's protection was this one talent that when you threw Judgment, the boss would do less damage. I'm assuming. I think it was actually that one, if I'm not mistaken. But that's gone either way now. So this is, I guess, okay-ish. More damage reduction onto Holy Paladin is perfect. It's like a, I don't know. It's a different version of having Devotion Aura running, right? Like it's not even that bad. It's actually pretty nice for progression. 16% is, it's more than you get from your Devotion Aura. So that is of course provided that you get value from it, because it's not guaranteed. Devotion Aura has an easier time achieving that than this is gonna have, but either way, that is sounds like a pretty good talent for progress. Let me just go ahead and check the talent calculator for Holy Paladin. I want to see if they did change this. No, okay, that's a different story. Right, so what they changed, that's a different story. Whatever that was doing before, I'm a Forge. I don't even know what that was anymore. Shield of the Crusader has been redesigned for Holy Paladins. Your auto attacks heal a nearby ally. Hold up. 10% of attack power. That is ridiculously low. But I guess if we're gonna be picking Vanguard's momentum anyways. Hold up. That is that they changed that. That's a spoiler right there. That's a spoiler. Alright, let's keep on reading. Hold up. Avenging Crusader cooldown increases 60 seconds was 45 seconds and costs 3 holy power instead of 5. Okay, sure. We're reducing Avenging Crusader overall uptime as effective just to shit more of this power into the base kit. Make talents such as okay. So they're just nerfing more Avenging Crusader. By reducing the holy power cost. Okay, I guess they don't really want us to really just only ever play Avenging Crusader, since now it's pretty fucking powerful, to be fair. Holy Light now costs 12% base mana. Okay. Flash of Light costs less mana. Okay. Lot of the Martyr now costs less mana. Healing increased by 10% though. Hold up. Now damages the Paladin for 60% of the healing done? Okay. We'd like to leave Light of the Martyr sub-spec as an option for players who enjoy it, but not heavily encourage it to be a dominant spell rotationally. For now, we're maintaining Marine Tuning's update for to account for specialization-wide mana updates. We're removing the negative PvP multiplier, increasing the risk factor slightly to see if we can find a niche within this that section of the game. In PvP or something? I don't know. We are not gonna go back to playing Marats. I really hope it's not the case, and I guess this is sort of trying to go in that direction. The downside is bigger, but we have a little bit more healing from it. Really not looking forward to ever playing Marats once again, so I don't even mind this. To be fair, playing Avenging Crusader, I have not pressed Light of the Martyr in ages. In fact, you do not even talent into it, right? Like, it's very, very difficult to get down here, to get to Marats, so yeah. Hammer of Rat's cooldown increased by 150%. Still fell faster than we would like. We're slightly increasing its cooldown with the goal of making its use of feel more impactful and delivered without crowding the rotation. mean. you're gonna get like 2 Hammers of Wrath every time you have Wings up or something like that now. 2 or 3, like that's a lot. Cooldown, man. Expect the new Banger's Momentum option to be a powerful option for players who would like to opt in to this spell being more of a mainstay rotationally. So we'll get to that in a moment. Veneration now heals for 250% damage and was 500%. Veneration. They did change Veneration as well? Yeah. They did change it in the previous build. They nerfed that. Okay. Sure. Alright, I guess that was pretty strong. Nerfing more interactions with Hammer of Wrath. I was kind of excited for that. That sounded like a pretty cool talent, but I guess it's still pretty powerful. That's quite some healing. I don't know. Bless Focus increases Glimmer of Light's healing by 20%. Was 10%. Wait a minute. They are putting more eggs into the Glimmer basket. That's okay, I guess. Saber the Light of Solar Flame increased by 50%. Sure. I mean, Saber the Light has been pretty fucking bad. It's been pretty terrible. We did play it at some points here and there because it's just like a free pick for a little bit of HPS here and there. It can't save somebody's life, but it was pretty weak. So that's good. Awakening Night triggers at 10 and 20 stacks. It's not a big difference, but definitely reducing the uptime of Wings with this. I don't really know what the uptime of Wings was before, so either way. Glimmer of Light's healing has been... Okay, so they changed this and then they... Okay, well, I guess this is still a buff. If this is multiplicative, if it's a dish, if it just adds up, it's gotta be multiplicative, so it's still a buff. Glorious Dawn now adds 1.5 cents to reset Holy Shock per Glimmer of Light active was 2%. I guess we did reset Holy Shock a little bit too much? Either way. Still need to test on the PTR to really see what the power of this new version of Paladin is. But that sound like we did I don't know what to put it like that. It was actually pretty powerful in some regards, so maybe a warranted nerf. I don't know, but this sounds like a very low chance either way. Per Glimmer of Light active though. Anyways, here's a change. Banger's Momentum has replaced Zealot's Paragon, so we no longer have Mad Paragon or the new version of it. Now it's Vanguard's Momentum, the new version of it, or something like that. Zealot's Paragon and Section of Avenging Wrath have contributed to higher cooldown uptime that we would like, so more wings. Combined with other talents, we are replacing it with Vanguard's Momentum as we feel it combines with other talents in compelling ways and leans into Holy Paladin as a particular effective healer in executed scenarios. So what does this actually read like? Hammer of Wrath has 1 extra charge and enemies below 20% health generate 1 additional holy power. Alright. So you have 2 charges and then you have an additional holy power. Whatever, sure, it's like, just like they were saying, execute scenarios, and also whenever you have wings active, you will have the 2nd charge, but that's really not going to play a very big role. Outside of probably Veneration interactions, because having 2 charges ready, you're just gonna end up just having 1 charge of cooldown always anyways, I would be assuming. But it is definitely an execute scenario. If the fight is pretty tough at the end, that extra holy power does mean more healing for sure, so interesting choice. Glistening Radiance now has a 25% chance to trigger Glimmer of Light's healing and damage was 15%. Where is this even? It's right here. 25% chance to trigger Glimmer of Light's healing and damage. Sure, you could proc it multiple times if you're lucky, as I'm assuming. Maybe not, but they did buff that, so... I'm still thinking we are probably gonna go down this way no matter what. Right? So that is just a free buff in terms of what the Chancery is like right now. Zealot's Paragon has been removed. Yep, we know that. Beacon of Faith now costs less mana. How much mana did it cost before? God damn. That's a pretty minor change anyways, but okay, they normalized the numbers, whatever. Radiant Onslaught has been removed. What was this anyways? We feel confident that removing Radiant Onslaught is an overall positive as a rotation with the Juge. Oh, that's what it is. Oh my god. Does not meet our goals with slowing down offensive generators to give some more space for healing spells. You know what that means, right? That means that they really want you to be casting Flash of Light and Holy Light. This is what I thought was not gonna happen, but they actually did it. They've done it so there's more gaps in the rotation. So they are just forcing you with both increasing the cooldown of Hammer of Wrath by this much, whatever that is. I scroll past it, here it is. And then removing a second stack of Crusader Strike. It's gonna make us cast more Flash of Lights or Holy Lights, or it's just gonna give haste even more value. So maybe we will still not cast and just go even more haste. So we have a more fluid rotation despite the nerfs. I don't really know. Tower Radiance icon has changed. I don't care. We've added developer notes to the following updates from last week. Okay. Breaking Dawn is now a 2-point node and has been moved to Second Sunrise's previous location. Yeah, Second Sunrise is gone, so it's up there. Okay. Why though? Breaking Dawn's previous location could feel limiting. Yes. Considering the competitive options in the final section of this specialization. Yep. We feel there's more optionality involved with this node in its new location, hopefully allowing the clever use of point expenditure to optimize for each specific encounter for Holy Paladin. I do agree with this though. I do think that this is not a bad change whatsoever. Having the option to spec into this, I think you do get... Hold up, let me just build this real quick. I want to see what this looks like when you have 2 points into it. I think it's just a max of 30 yards. It's gotta... It doesn't have... It can't be, right? Yeah, 40 yards. Okay, so it's a max of 40 yards. If you only have 1 point, it's 25. It goes from 15 to 25 to 40. Okay, so yeah, that's a decent amount of customization right there. Decent choice. Daybreak now restores 25% less mana. Once again, they're nerfing Daybreak. They do not like how much mana you get from that. I do think this has not changed though. It still says 3000, so that might be... That might not be changed there on the tooltip yet. Now, Avenging Crusader costs... this was already the case, right? Didn't they already add the mana cost there? 3.6% of base mana. This does not add up. This does not add up right now. I don't know if they have missed some of the changes on the talent tree right here, but I think it was already this much. So in any case, they might have reduced it because they also increased the cooldown on it, or the other way. I don't know. This is already powered. Okay, so this is only just for the developer node here. Adding a mana cost to Holy Power spending accomplishes a few important things, including leveling out the rate of mana expenditure, reducing risk factors, involvement with mana-free healing, and allowing us to lean more into mana regeneration as a powerful tool in Holy Paladin's kit. Yeah, we did kind of see that last week as well. We are also purposefully not attaching a mana cost to Shield of Righteous, as we like Holy Paladins to be more mana neutral when actively playing offensively. Are you sure about that though? I guess so. But what about Holy Shock offensively? Shouldn't it have like a versatile mana cost then? Can that even be done in this game? Because what about using Holy Shock offensively? Why wouldn't they go with the route that Ellesmere said, where they would buff Holy Shock's damage when used offensively? Maybe have a negative multiplier for PvP so it doesn't scale out of control. But either way. Yeah, sure, I agree with these mana changes. Sure, whatever, they are going in that direction where we use Glimmer of Light to regenerate mana. We have more mana regen options throughout the tree. Could it be interesting? Potentially. Not really sure. We'll have to see. The big factor here, though, from these patch notes is the removal of the 2 stacks of Crusader Strike. That could definitely be very major. If it is the case that Crusader Strike... yeah, it is the case right now, right? So if it is the case that we're just gonna have to feed in the casting spells, and we have nothing else better to press on those situations where we have gaps in the rotation, that could be pretty annoying, but maybe not. I don't know. It's probably gonna lean more into the good old version of Holy Paladin, where you did want to consume your infusions a little bit more. Either way, now that the infusion is reworked, so Judgment actually consumes it, this might not be... like, you might even actually be running low on... You might have a choice there. There's more choices to be done with Infusion of Light. It might be a more of a resource to think about. nowadays. But in any case, that's what we have until now. That's the patch notes for this week. I'll be checking the PTR eventually, as well as testing it on the PTR for myself whenever I have time. But in any case, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.